So I'm in Home Depot doing my first Spark delivery. I was in here about 3 minutes. They already had the order done, so I gotta drive about 15 minutes to drop this order off at $17. That's all I picked up right here. Just one little box. About to throw it in the van. So I'm heading to my second Spark pickup. The first one was pretty fast. Once I got in the store, the stuff was already ready. I just had to let them know that I was a Spark driver. So heading about another 10 minutes away to get this next order. Went to the second Home Depot. This is what I had to pick up. Good thing I got a van. Had a little weight on it too. So it's the next day. I'm in Walmart on my third Spark trip. This is what they got me shopping for. 3 of these, $28. Get back with y'all. So I was in and out pretty much at a Walmart. To get to the Walmart, it's about 15 minutes from my house. It's another 10 minutes to drop off this order. It was only 3 items, real quick process. Tell you the aisles, tell you the sections. All you gotta do, scan. It's just quick process. It's just you don't have to hit the item. It'll just go to the next screen. Boom, boom, boom. So once I got up to the self-checkout line with the Spark app, when you shopping at Walmart's, you have to go to the self-checkout line, and the associate should come to you after you hit the next step. And they basically, she scanned the 3 packages out for me, and I was gone. I'm in the car now. It's a 10-minute drive to the lady house, so 30 minutes, $28. Tips come in later on that day, but even if she didn't tip, I mean, $28 for about 30 minutes of work, cool with it. So just got finished doing that delivery. It was a no contact delivery. Dropped the bag at her door, took a picture, rang the doorbell, kept it moving. Now, as soon as I finished that order, 3 more orders came in, but you only could pick one at a time. Spark do more than Walmart's. So they got, from what I seen, they got Sam's and Home Depots too. So it was like 2 Home Depots came in, and it was a Sam's order that came in. So this Sam's order I'm about to go pick up is curbside. This is my first time going to Sam's, so go see how they, how their process is. It's $21 for 5.6 miles. It's only taking me 10 minutes to get to the store. So let's see how this goes. So Sam's, basically, so what you got to do is you hit arrive once you get to Sam's, and you park in one of these pickup locations. Then on the app, you put, what spot you in. And now I'm waiting for the associate to come and help me out. I got 31 items. They came out in less than 3 minutes. Not too bad. And it's a leave at the door. Catch y'all later. All right, so that was a pretty quick drop off right there. It was straight to the door. It was no steps. I mean, it was a little front steps to the door, but it wasn't no walking up to no crazy apartments or anything. I'm heading to another pickup right now, Home Depot. It seems like this order been on here for at least an hour and 30 minutes now. At least 30 hours. I said 30 hours. An hour and 30 minutes now. And it started off at like $15. Now it's up to $25. But it's going on a base. It's going on base. I'm gonna go ahead and chance it. Hopefully the visitor line is not too long. But I'm just gonna go ahead and chance it. The base is like literally like 7 miles away from the Home Depot I'm picking up at. So wish me luck. Okay, so this is the Home Depot order. I found out why nobody, one of the reasons nobody was taking this order. I don't know a Spark. Know that I have a stow and go van, but this wouldn't fit in no standard SUV. So good thing I got this good old stow and go. As y'all seen, that order was a little heavy, man. I had to use my muscles with that order. That was 2 back-to-back heavy orders. I don't mind lifting at all. I don't mind lifting at all, especially if it was, you know, paying what it was just paying. So it was, like I said, once you get into the store, the order is already done basically. So you just waiting for them to do their little paperwork, roll the stuff out, and you know, you're on to racing. I think that's it for today with the Spark. So I'm about to head home, get some lunch. This will be another clip of me talking about the Spark experience in a sec. One side. So yeah, waiting for my answer to, will I call Spark a top tier gig app? It's a hard question because I would say this: it can be a top tier gig app, especially in Maryland where I'm at, DC area. It has a super good potential to be a top tier app. I made pretty good money today. Spark, what they have is each store is basically sectioned off by each area. I say they did a big miss by not having any PG County stores except for the ones in Laurel. Spark do other stores than Walmart's. They do Sam's Club, and they do Home Depot. That's what I've been seeing on app. So they got 3 stores on the Baltimore Avenue side, but other than that, it's nothing in PG County. They got a huge miss in PG County, unless I wasn't paying attention. But I'm pretty sure I was paying attention because they have an option where you can switch the zone. So the only thing I seen on there was that's close to PG County was even Laurel, Alexandria, which is crazy. You skip that whole section, PG County down to DC, and you got Waldorf. So all my Maryland folks and DC folks know that that's pretty weird that PG County area is not covered, because I think that was a huge miss on their side, because there's so many Walmarts in between Home Depots, and I'm not too familiar with Sam's Club. I mean, you know, I know they've been around for a minute, but me personally, I don't shop at Sam's Club. So here's the numbers right here. Here's the numbers. For 1 hour 38 minutes, I made $112.54. I had to break this video up into 2 days because yesterday, as I was, you know, planning on doing the Spark experiment, after my second trip, I had my dispatcher hit me up. I was like, hey, got a, you know, good load for you right quick. Experiment over. So other than that, so yesterday I did two trips. One was $17.37. One was $16.90. The first one was 7 miles. The second one was 5 miles. No tips. So that was just like straight app power, app money right there. which is pretty high, which is pretty good. Okay, so I did 3 trips today. I did my first one was for $21 flat for 7 miles. No tip. Straight app pay. My second one was $31.25. That one did have a $10 tip into it, included in it, for 5.6 miles. Crazy number. And my last one was $26.02 for 8 miles. Again, no tip, but it was like straight app money. It wasn't like no in-app bonus. Yeah, it wasn't no in-app bonus added money. How they calculated is they got this thing called extra effort pay. So depending on the load, if they think it takes you extra effort to do it, I mean, that pay could be, I done seen one on there that's had an extra $15 just for that. And the base was like $5 and it was like an extra $15. It might have been that $21 trip. I can't recall, but $112.54 in 3 hours. You rarely could beat that. You rarely could beat that on any app. And I'm talking about straight app power. No promotions, no surge, no nothing. It's just straight app numbers. Now, the reason I stopped at 5 trips is because they was doing 5 trips for an extra $50. So I didn't even include the $50. I actually have 2 incentives, but I didn't even include the incentives because I wanted to talk about the numbers without the incentives. So it was $50 extra. I didn't see that come through the app yet, but it was, so I had the first one came through was incentive that they said I could get is 5 trips, $50. The second one was 5 trips guaranteed $150. So it was like, okay, they knew if they added that $50 on there, go over that $150 to make it, I guess the algorithm or something, make it look good. So whenever that come in, for those 5 trips with the incentive, it'd have been a $162.54. So that's pretty top tier to me, depending on what area you in. And like I said, I mean, they really miss with the not having the PG County on there. I did do one shopping order. It was like 3 items. And I tell you this, I did a couple of Instacart orders before. I'm really not a shopping fan, but the way Walmart got it set up, jeez, I mean, it was smooth. It was smooth. It was smooth. It was like turn on the scan thing. I mean, you ain't gotta type, Instacart do all this prep stuff. Yeah, it's the bag blue, it's the bag yellow, whatever. All this prep stuff. Walmart scan, bing, 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 goes to the next item. You out of there. You gone. And they got, Walmart got the stuff sectioned off so good where it say I know the aisle. I still remember the aisle because I was like, wow, this is sectioned off pretty good. It was A29, section 6. Boom, I was right there. It was like 3 bags of sausages, 3 variety bags of sausages, which is a weird order. But that order was my first order. That was $21 going 7 miles. And I was in and out that store. When you go up there, I'm doing this video right now. I haven't even put the video together, but one of the clips that you going to see before this clip is me basically talking about the process of you just going up to the self-checkout. You hit the button on there, the associate come up to you, she scanned the items for you. We bag it up. I bag it up, throw it in the cart. Well, I ain't had no cart. It was 3 little small items. Bagged it up. She was like, all right, that's it? I said, that's it? She was like, yep, that's it. So if you do get stopped at the door, the app asks you before you leave out the store, did you leave out the store yet? After, I guess, she hit whatever, she got a hit on their side. Now, if one of them door greeters be like, hey, buddy, what you doing? I guess the app, I guess the app has a little badge or receipt on the phone where you can show them. So I found that pretty cool. I went to Sam's Club. Yet again, it was a buttery experience. They ask you what spot that you parked in. Basically, once you get to the store, you hit arrive, you go find the spot. I was in spot 2. On the app, I hit spot 2, and they came out less than 3 minutes. It was a girl that came out. It was like 31 items. They, Sam's Club, they have them in like boxes, like bulk stuff. That was kind of a heavy order. I don't know if this lady gonna have a big cookout or something, but she had like all types of meats and everything, frozen meats and stuff. I don't mind lifting. I don't care for lifting. I don't mind it at all. Let me not say don't care. I don't mind lifting at all. That's what I do, job wise. Got to her house, dropped it off. It was front door, no contact. Dropped that off out. Then my next order, that's the order she actually put $10 tip on there. My next order was the Home Depot one. Now this was a funny one right here because I seen it. It was on the app for since I turned on the app. So I don't usually do bases, airports, events, crazy events like football games and all that, because I find it pointless. I do outside of the area, and we talking about gig work to get like the surges and stuff, but I won't never go into those areas. So I took a chance on this one because it was $26. I was right there around the corner from that Laurel location. Took a chance. I was like, okay, hopefully these gate guards, cool today. Usually they pretty cool at Fort Meade. I usually work the upper bases when I used to do bases like Andrews and Borland and everything, but I really never had the problem at Fort Meade. Showed my ID. Wasn't no trucks all lined up where they had to check. Showed my ID. Showed them the thing. Rolled them back windows. I'm gone. I'm in there. Now, that order was heavier than the last order. And the reason why that order was still on the app, because I guess Spark has my my van, basically. So this is it's basically a small cargo van. It's a stow and go, but they had me as SUV, regular minivan, whatever. That order that I took into that base wasn't gonna fit in no regular SUV. Wasn't gonna fit in no regular SUV. I took a video of it. It's gonna be in one of these clips before this clip. As y'all see, that was not gonna fit in no regular SUV. But other than that, got that stuff, dropped it off, and it was still booming after that. After I finished that, I had 3 orders on there, but I was just done for the day because I've been up early this morning, doing some other work. So $220 a day before 12 o'clock. Can't beat that. I was up 6 o'clock, did a little work, and I did this little Spark experiment. So it was like 200 some change before 12 o'clock. That's my type of day. about to go out here and make some more money. I took a nap and everything, but other than that, I think Spark could have potential to be a top tier app on this side. If they, get some more stores in PG County. I don't know how it is in other states, but if they get their area game up, meaning, how they group the stores and everything, I think it'll be a top tier app. $112 for 3 hours. You can't beat that. You can beat that, but you can't beat that, in these size vehicles. You could beat that like on an event type of day, but on a regular day, 3 hours. The regular work day, you're doing 3 hours, no incentives or nothing. $112. It's a good day. So that's all I want to say. I do think Spark could be top tier. Till next time.